So, I just turned 25, and I feel kind of weird about it. When my brother Nigel first turned 25, I remember thinking, damn, he's old. But now here I am at 25, feeling like I just turned 21. It's not that I feel old, but the number makes me think I am. And I'll bet that when I'm 30, I'll probably think that 25 was really young too. It makes me wonder if 80-year-olds look back to when they were 70 and think the same thing. If that's the case and it never stops, then why the f should I care about that? I just spent the last 2 years of my life as an English teacher in Japan, and honestly, I would never trade that experience for anything else in the world. I just taught my last class last week, and it's been an incredible ride. But now I'm unemployed. I'm 25, unemployed, about to move back home in with my parents. The crisis is kicking in. People often throw around the term quarter-life crisis, aka anxiety because you feel like you're running out of time to achieve your goals and your future happiness is on the line. Growing up in an age with social media, it's so easy to compare yourself with others. Everything's become a race and it's so hard to ignore. Whenever I find out that someone I look up to is actually younger than me, my heart sinks a little. And I think it's because it makes us feel like we've missed our mark, as if it was too late for us. But I know this isn't true. We can all keep growing if we choose to. I think you shouldn't feel lost just because you don't know what will happen next. As long as you're growing, you're still moving forward. At this point, I thought maybe it'd be a good idea to call a few people I look up to and see what they have to say.
Happy birthday, dear Kai-chan.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to you. Yay!
You made it to a quarter of a century.
I asked my mom and dad both, what were you doing at 25? And if they could share one quote, what would it be?
I'll go first because
Okay.
mine's very short. Because I was already married to you and your dad, of course. And we were living in upstate New York. We found this little place, cottage on Sunset Trail.
Yeah, we took Kai there.
And Dad and I were working at the Organic and Vegetable Art farm in upstate New York, and then we used to take our produce to green markets in New York City. So maybe once a week, right?
Yeah.
Once a week we
But when I was 25, because when I went to the seminary for 2 years of college and then dropped out, then I dropped out for 4 years. So then when I went back to college and crammed everything in 2 more years, then I was 25 when I graduated. When I went to the Peace Corps was 3 weeks after graduation. That I just wanted to go. While I was there, I turned 26 and 27 in the jungle.
No, when you're 25, you got kicked out of country.
You don't have to go into the water tower. I mean, we would never say, oh, you know, I regret I did that, or I shouldn't have done that, or I wished I had done this instead. I think Mom and I would both say, you know, we're happy that we did the things we did when we were 25.
Oh, I have from Bhagavad Gita. Don't let the fruits of the action to be a motive.
My mom came up with a good one. Let not the fruits of action be your motive, nor let your attachment be to inaction. In other words, don't make videos because you want to make money, make videos because you want to make videos. Don't worry about other people getting twice the money with lesser amount of work. Instead, get inspiration from a friend who spends time getting better at what they love doing. It's hard to remember that it's more about the journey. If everything was handed to you, it wouldn't have any value at all. The more you struggle, the more you'll appreciate. I'm not dumb enough to believe that your struggles will be gone once you achieve your goals either. The important thing is just to keep doing what you want to do and get better at it, no matter what it is.
You always have at least one thought about, you know, what am I going to do for what might be the majority of the rest of my life. But whatever you can do or dream you can do, begin it. That boldness has genius, power, and magic in it.
I love you.
Yes. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's the middle of summer. It's hot. I don't know why I thought this was gonna be a good idea. It's rainy season, so it's very humid. I thought it would be fun to rollerblade around, but it's so hot. But I mean, it wouldn't be much of a quarter-life crisis unless I dyed my hair, right? I feel like quarter-life crisis gets a bad rep. It's responsible for a lot of growth and change in our life. It's what helps us get our shit together. It shouldn't have such a negative name. Crisis? Jeez, just hearing that stresses me out. The world isn't ending. You just gotta have a heart-to-heart with yourself in front of a mirror, reevaluate your goals. Maybe something like quarter-life evaluation or assessment or something. I don't know, that's not my job. If you haven't realized by now, this video is my quarter-life crisis. I knew I needed to put my thoughts out there so I could play them back whenever I doubted myself. And I hope that this could also help some of you experiencing the same thing. The point is, I'm happy to have more free time now to work on what I really like to do, and that's making videos. At the end of the day, just do what makes you feel good and get better at it. So here's to making moves and not excuses.
Hey. We ain't flipping packs, dropping all them bangers, and I'm out here getting racks. She calling on my phone, we don't need to run them pockets. Flying up so high, I'ma hop into my rocket, yeah. Getting rich, we ain't flipping packs.